Okay. So we know SQL now, okay, and you know a little bit about what is procedure, what is function, okay, what is dynamic SQL, what is dynamic SQL, okay. So here mix of students are there, okay. Some are old student, old means who learned SQL, PL SQL from me, and you got a job, you are already working, or some people might, I think maybe one or two learned from me, not got the job yet. Okay. But many are who already completed a SQL, PL SQL course 2 years, 3 years, 5 years before and got the job. Right now you're working. Many are that one. And one or two learned but not got a job. Okay. And SQL, PL SQL with 1 year, 2 years experience, whoever is having. And some people are there, okay, new people who joined specifically for this Azure Data Engineer course. Okay. But whoever it is, right? Believe me, okay. If you are good with this one, SQL, procedure, function, dynamic SQL, okay, then this Azure Data Engineer course is going to be easy. Okay. Always I used to tell and I'm telling, if you know one, others one will be easy. Okay. And you are working in the data side. So wherever you go, even after 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, any new technology coming also, right? Okay. The data side, if you are there, the concepts is going to be the same. Whether you are an Excel person, I know Excel, now I wanted to go, okay, I know SQL, I wanted to go further, whatever it is, SQL server, anything, right? It will be easy. That's what I told, that's what I have seen. I have 15 years of experience, okay, as I said, okay, earlier also. So Oracle, this is the one which I started with the SQL, PL SQL, Unix. Later on, I got a chance to work on okay, SQL server, okay, and some of the ETL tools, okay, some of the ETL tools. Let me forgot one database. Okay, recently one guy got a job, he'll be working on that database. Yeah, Sybase. Okay, I got a chance to work on a Sybase. Sybase is also is one database. Okay, so now recently one guy got job in a banking project and a PL SQL. That project will be working the Sybase one. Okay, so then ETL tools, I got a chance to work on SSIS. Okay, and now you can say, okay, let me go one by one. Okay, so this Oracle SQL, PL SQL, I started my career. Then my first project, I got a chance to work on a Sybase. Okay, then I got a chance to work on, okay, SAP BODS. What is this one? It's a ETL tool. What is this one? It's a ETL tool. Okay. Then later on, I got a chance to work on, okay, SQL Server and what? SSIS ETL tool. ETL tool. Okay. Then later on, I got a chance to work on Hadoop. Okay. Hadoop. Okay. Airflow. Hadoop and what? Airflow. Airflow is like it's your orchestration tool. Okay. Which I got a chance. Then later on, I got a chance to work on Azure. Okay. Databricks, Pyspark, Pyspark, and what? ADF. And what? ADF. Are you getting? Okay. So all this and all is what? Same thing. You are working what? Data side only. But the technology is changing. Okay. Based upon the company requirement, project requirement, the new technology, whatever it is coming. Okay. It is changing. I cannot say this is a new technology, but starting from here, it's like what? Okay. Big data, Hadoop, all those things are started. But till here, it's the same. Okay. Last 6 years, I can say majorly I was working on SQL Server, SSIS, okay, Hadoop, Airflow, Databricks, Pyspark, and what? ADF one. Okay, fine. Now, once it come to the what? Cloud. Okay, what is cloud? I'll tell you all those things. Now, majorly will be using Azure, Google Cloud, okay, and AWS Cloud. Wherever you go again, there will be a role called data engineer role. Which role? Data engineer role. For the data engineer role, majorly is SQL and PySpark. Okay, you should know. You should know. Then PySpark is nothing but it's a, you can consider Python will be there. But how much Python you should know? Okay, I'll not be covering the complete Python. Okay, I'm not covering the core Python. The Python which is required for the data engineer, that much I'll be covering in the classrooms. Okay, because I am seeing, okay, how much is required. Okay, that much I'll be covering, which you'll be able to understand easily and work further. Hope here till now. Okay, I just wanted to tell you, if you know one, other one will be easy. That's what my career is progressed. My career is progressed. Okay. Right now, I am here. Even this also is there. This projects also is there. Okay. All three projects we have. Okay. Because the migration all still is going on. Okay. We have some are in SSIS, some are in a Hadoop and Airflow. All this will be migrated to here. The migration all is going on. New project development all is going on. But all three, okay, I just take care and as a lead, and some I do coding, okay, some I fix the some issues, everything I'm doing it. Is it clear till now, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Fine. Now, Arjun, I know I'm learning Azure Data Engineer, but what exactly? See, in this Azure Data Engineer, okay, okay, Pyspark, that is called as a Databricks, okay. Then we are having something called ADF. See, Databricks will be telling, but it's not a Pyspark. Databricks is nothing but Pyspark plus you can say resources. The complete thing is nothing but Databricks. What are the resources? It will be your missions, it will be your RAM capacity, it will be your CPU capacity, etc. will be there. The two things if we combine, that will be called Databricks we call. That plus Azure Data Factory plus Azure Synapse. Something will be there, Synapse. But Synapse is a combination of these two only. Leave it. Now, what I wanted to tell you is how it will go is nothing but, believe me again, okay? So now you know this one, correct? If you're good till here, okay? This PySpark related, I may be taking 7 to 10 classes starting. That's what will start from today or from tomorrow, okay? This will be starting, I'll not say 7, for sure it will be there. 10 classes will be there, okay? Then once the 10 classes is over, we'll be going for ADF. Okay, Azure Databricks 10 classes, then we'll go for ADF. In ADF, around 15 to 20 classes will be there. But the 15 classes, if it is over, this 10 classes is over, then you can go and attend interview with the 5 years, 6 years, 7 years of experience as a Azure Data Factory one, not on the Databricks one, not on the Databricks one. You can attend an interview on Azure Data Factory. What is Azure Data Factory? It's a similar to your ETL tool called SSIS, BODS, okay? Whatever ETL tools you know earlier in the market, Informatica, it's the same thing, but it is on the cloud. Which cloud? Azure cloud. Which cloud? Azure cloud. Okay. So if you know around 25 classes to 30 classes, okay, from now on, you can go and give an interview with the 5 years, 6 years, 7 years also. Interview questions will be same for everyone. Again, how you attend your SQL, PL SQL interview. So concentrate for 1 month. If you want to shift, okay, you can get it easily, provided that only one issue, the notice period issue. I am telling you openly because I already uploaded dummy resumes and I have seen 3 months notice period. Yes, that is a problem. It is not for okay Azure guy. Any technology you go, 3 months notice per problem. Whatever problem you are having in another course, another technology, wherever you go, the problem will be there for this one also. But if your notice period 2 months, 45 days, 45 days, no one will have. But 1 month, that now will be very easy to get the job. Then how to do with the 3 months now? We'll talk later point of time. Whatever I know, I will guide you. But at the end, decision you have to take it. Okay, fine. But I just want to tell, concentrate for 35 classes, that means around 1.5 months, you'll be able to get it. But once this is over, still the classes will go. Okay, again, I'll come back to ADB. Okay, again, I may take a 5 to 10 classes on ADB. Okay, I'll then once this is complete, then I will tell you about the Python. Once this is over, then you can go and attend the actual Azure Data Engineer, anything. Okay, that roles and responsibilities, everything I will show you what all they're asking. Okay, this is how it will go. Okay, I hope you understood. Now, just to tell you, okay, recently, okay, day before yesterday, okay, I attended personally one interview. Okay, this is the 7 years of experience interview question on Azure Data Factory. Okay, they asked, but in this, you don't know most of the things, but you see here this part. I just wanted to highlight this one, this part. SQL question, one based upon the giants. Okay, another one based upon okay, distinct and row number. Distinct and what? Row number. Another one is based upon OLAP functions, cumulative salary. I'm having a 100, 200, 300. but I want to get output 100. But when it comes to 2, it should come 300. What is 300? This 200 plus 100 will be what? 300. Next, I want to get 300. What is this one? 300 plus 200 plus 100. This is what? 600. This is what? OLAP functions we discussed. Sum of salary over order by. That's where we discussed. Then this one is what? I am having 1A, 2B, but I just wanted to get what? This one. I want to say only unique key values. Okay. Something. But we mentioned like a deleting and all. It's up to you. Whether you use a distinct or random unit is up to you. The next one is what? Is related to what? Okay. Giants question. This we discussed 7 set of example we discussed while covering what? Giants in SQL. Okay. With this, what I wanted to tell you is the previous concept of SQL is very much important. And I'm telling you again, okay, you should be ready to go to interviews on your own. Okay, I'm telling you that word because they are asking for face-to-face round. Okay, wherever they're asking. Okay, you should be ready. Prepare your subject. Prepare your subject. SQL is much. Then it's not only these 3 questions. Don't think like these questions I'll prepare and I will go. No, I'm not telling that one. SQL they can ask anywhere. They can ask anywhere. They can ask based upon a group by. They can ask where class. They can ask based upon rank, dense rank. I don't know. Okay, based upon with class they can ask. Based upon interview they can. But I'm just telling you SQL is very much important, not the PL SQL. PL SQL they're not asking, do you know 4 questions? Like that they're not asking. But that will help you when you're learning this data engineering, data factory. I'll show you where not be there. Then the next 18 questions, if you see, I'm just telling you, partitioning, you know, PL SQL will learn the partitioning concept. Okay. Then I just wanted to tell you, okay, one word. Okay. Yeah. Can you see here? If pipeline is running slow, how to check the performance issue? Hey, what is this one? My stored procedure is taking a time. Tell me what now you do. That question is a famous interview question when you search for a PLC code developer. Now also it's a famous interview question, but on what? Data pipelines, on Azure Data Factory or Data Bricks. Getting right? So the pattern, interview preparation pattern also will be same here. Okay. Some questions will be the differences interview questions. Some questions will be the scenario based questions. What is scenario based? Man, this is scenario based. Okay. Okay. I have 1 GB file. I want to copy that into, okay, data storage by using ADF. Tell me what techniques will follow. That means what? Hey man, customer is sending, okay, in a table I'm having a 2 GB of data, 10 millions of data. The 10 millions of data I want to load to target table. Tell me what all techniques will follow. I'll follow bulk collect, I'll follow collections, okay, I'll follow for each loop, and I'll do bulk limit, save exceptions. Like that all you prepare, right, in a PLC code. Something you'll be learning here, which is related to that one. Don't feel if someone is don't know PL SQL, hey, he's talking all the things, will I be able to know? Learn. Forget. If you don't know PL SQL, don't worry. This is your first thing which you will be learning. This performance interview questions, all these things on Azure Data Factory. I'm just trying to tell, if you know one, other one will be easy. If you don't know, this is your first thing. I am going to cover everything from the scratch. Like how I covered the SQL, same thing I'm going to tell you. But I just wanted to give that feel. I just want to give that feel. I am from PLC code developer. I am from TC code developer. I am from what you can say, any ETL tool. Okay. If you are from any another ETL tool, right, then this will be nothing. Azure Data Factory, it will be 70% will be nothing. Is it clear? Hope you got the I'll not say you got some idea how it will go. Is it clear? Everyone? Fine. So if you don't have anything with that, let me start. Okay. This is what I planned for today. Okay. Let me see this I can tell or not. Okay. I just copied from other notes here. Okay. Leave it. So what is data engineer role? See, Azure data engineer, a data engineer role. What is that one? This is what we used to do. Or any technology, if you go already, the data engineer role will be, what will be the role is nothing but, okay, data will be coming from what? Different sources. Different sources. Are you getting? What do you mean? What are the different sources? This can be from one database that we call it as a on-prem database. Which one? On-prem database. This on-prem database can be Oracle, SQL Server, PostgreSQL, like that, whatever database it is. So for the Azure Data Engineer role, when you're working, you'll be getting the data from where? That can be from any one of the on-prem database. Which one? On-prem. The second one can be, sorry, it can be from database. The second one can be from, what you can say is what? Storage. Okay. Cloud storage buckets, you can say. Cloud storage buckets or container. What is one? This can be your S3 bucket. S3 bucket is nothing but from Amazon, AWS. It can be from ADLS bucket. Okay. That is nothing but which one? ADLS Gen 2 and all we have, leave it. This one, which one? Azure. This can be from Google bucket. This can be what? Google bucket. So data can be, okay, when you're working Azure Data Engineer, whatever data you will get, you will be getting from databases, or you'll be getting to what? Some S3 buckets now. There is something is there, okay, streaming, that is the live streaming, okay, that part I'm not touching now. I will see, again I'm telling you, as I said, streaming one, I will see whether I'll be able to touch something or not, but don't worry about that one, okay. There are projects who will be expecting streaming, there are many projects who will not expecting streaming. I'm not going that one, stream analytics and all will be there. But if you're working the normal batch flow and all, batch flow means what? Every day morning 9 o'clock data will come, I have to load something. Then data will be coming from databases, or it can be coming from what? Cloud buckets you'll be getting. You'll be getting from what? Cloud buckets. Okay. So it's not only cloud buckets, we have some other different sources also. Okay. Through HTTP we can get it. There are a number of sources of it. That now I will tell you when actual class starts. Okay. But can come from this one. If this data is coming, then what you have to do? The data, what you have to do? You have to process the data. Once the data comes, what you have to? Once data comes, we have to process the data. We have to process. We have to load and process. We have to load and process the data. Processing is nothing but you can say applying the transformations. What are you applying? Transformation. What is transformations? Filter, changing the name, changing from the name, you're taking the first 3 characters. Date is in one format, you're changing to another format, whatever it is. Transformation will be applied. That if you wanted to do here, we will be doing in Azure Data Factory and what? Azure Data Bricks. Okay. Azure Data Bricks. Okay. And Azure Data Factory. Azure Data Factory. These two will be doing it. Then once you do this load and process, the processed data, what is this one? Processed, okay, or aggregated data or final data. We have to load somewhere. We have to load. Okay. They send some raw data, they sent here. I cleaned it, I transformed it, everything I did it. Now that data, I have to give it to someone, right? Someone has to use. Who will be that one? Reporting person. Who will be that one? Reporting person. How we will be giving it to them? That will be giving again. You may be keeping it again. What? ADLS will be keeping. Okay. Some storage bucket will be keeping. What is what? Some storage bucket you'll go and keep it. Some storage bucket you'll go and keep it. Or you'll be keeping some Delta Lake tables. What is what? What is Delta Lake tables? It's a very, very, very famous interview question. I'll cover later point of time. Don't worry. Delta Lakes will be keeping. Or you may be keeping Azure SQL database. This is in the cloud. Azure SQL database. Or you will be loading to what? Snowflake database. Snowflake. Your target can be again. It can be Snowflake. It can be Redshift. Okay. It can be okay. Azure SQL database. What I mentioned. It can be again what? Any other database. Any other database where they'll be. Then after that, what they'll be doing? Okay. From once we load here, after loading, what will happen? Reporting team. Okay. That means what? Power BI. Okay. Or Tableau or ClickView, whatever it is. Okay. Whatever you name it. Whatever you name it. They will be taking from these places and they'll generate the reports. They will take data from okay, data from this layer, okay, this layer, and generate the reports. Generate the reports. Are you getting? This is how you'll be doing as a data engineer role. Okay. These technologies and I like it, which related to Azure. If you go to AWS data engineer, the skill set will be changing. Skill set means instead of Azure Data Factory, they'll be having a data park, I think so. Okay. If you go to Google, okay, Google or Amazon, okay, and if you hear Azure SQL database, you're having they're having a big query. They're having big query database. That's a different story. Leave it. That also I will tell you at the end. Arjun, why you will be telling at the end? Because same way, if you know one database, other database will be easy. Same way, if you know the data engineering techniques in one cloud, other cloud, I will not say it's a dead easy, but 50 to 60%, 70%, it will be same. The remaining 10, 20, 30% you'll be learning. Arjun, why are you telling that one again? Reason is when you attend interview, they'll be telling any one cloud experience. Getting it? That means if you know one cloud, other one cloud, you will be able to work. Is it clear till now, everyone? The data engineer role, what will be doing it? Is it clear? Feel free to ask if you have any question. Same rule. Whatever question you are asking, if it's the right time, I will tell you. If it is not right time, I'll make in the notes as a doubt. I will clarify later point of time. But giving a response is your responsibility. If you're not giving a response, it will be difficult. I hope you understood. From now, you should give a response. Clear, everyone? 17 people are there. 1, 2 guys are giving a response.
Yes, sir.
If you want to type yes, if you're becoming okay, take your time, is type at least yes. This yes you type. That will give me some idea. Okay, fine. Thank you. So you understood this one, correct? Now what I'm telling you, this I mentioned, what I mentioned. Source, when you work as a PLC code developer and all, files used to come to SFTP path, that will be Linux and all. Okay. Now instead of that one, this will be your storage paths. This will be your storage path you can consider. There also used to get a database, this I mentioned. Then once you do that one, what will be doing? Transformations. That's what I said. What are transformations? Converting and everything. Then what will be doing? You'll be loading it to what? Target database, or let it be this one. Target databases. Oracle SQL Server, you used to load, but now it will be what? Okay. Cloud storage will be doing it. Then it will be report. Crystal reports. Okay. Maybe Crystal reports now no one will be using either Power BI, Tableau, and all it will be there. Clear? So earlier in a PLC call, one, when the same requirement comes, what you used to do is files are coming to SFTP. That files used to load to tables by using external table or SQL loader. Okay, this is Oracle I'm telling you. Then later point of time, you write some stored procedure to perform some logics, aggregated and everything. Then the stored procedure is stored to aggregate table. Then the reporting tables are someone will be using. But here, S3 files will be coming to these buckets. Then ADF will be using to load the data, and Azure Databricks will be using to write the transformation logic and aggregated data. Final data will be loading into either Delta Lake tables or Azure SQL database will be loading it, but the database can be different. Reporting again based on which project will go, I don't know. Which project will go, I don't know, but I can tell you for sure. Okay, this will be common. What will be common? Okay, this you will be using ADF and Azure Databricks. You will be using. This source can change, this target can change, it can be anything. But in between, this part will be same. This part will be same. In the classroom, we will see. Okay, we will take data from S3 bucket. Okay, we will take data from ADLS. We will take data from on-prem database, and we will apply. Target also will keep SQL database. Target will keep into Delta Lake. Target will try to keep Snowflake. I'm thinking, but at least I'll give some idea. Okay, like that. So that when you go, you can tell. Okay, fine. So I hope you are very clear now. Very clear now. Okay, what is changed from earlier to this one? Now the source database is this one. Transformations will be doing in a that Pyspark or Delta Lake. Target will be this one. Aggregate report will be this one. Fine. Till here you understood. Arjun, I understood this one. What I'll be doing, what I'll be learning. If I know one, other one will be easy. Now I know SQL. I'm now comfortable. I connected everything. Now tell me what all you'll be covering in the classroom at a high level. I'm telling at high level. What we'll be using. First one is Databricks Community Edition we'll be using. What is Databricks Community Edition, Arjun? What is Databricks Community Edition? It's a free edition. Everyone can go and create account. Okay, it's a simple. Just to do Databricks Community Edition. It's a free one. It's a free one. Okay, you just log in. I'm going to log in here. Okay. I created already account. It's just like a normally how you create account. Okay, you will be creating. Okay, it will go to verification code. 1 second. Verification code will come to your Gmail, whatever Gmail you have. Okay. Okay. Then what will happen is it just log. It's just like a see now you no need to install most of the softwares. Everything will be there on the browser. You can do that is nothing but a cloud. If you have internet, you can access it. But we have to install on-prem database, SQL Server, Oracle, because we have to show the example to load data from on-prem to cloud. That's where we need to install the database, otherwise leave it. It is telling you want to upgrade. Okay, I don't want to upgrade anything, leave it. Okay, this is how it will be, correct? So now here you'll be writing the code and everything. I just did some of the things. Okay, some I removed, leave it. Okay, notebooks and all you can have. Okay, you can create your own users and everything. Then I'll go and say create here notebook. What is notebook? Is nothing but where you'll be writing your SQL code, Pyspark code, Python code. You can write here. You can write the code here. Since it's a free version, I'm telling you, since it's a free thing, sometimes you'll be seeing the slowness and all. You'll be seeing the slowness, but I don't want to directly jump into the cloud, Azure cloud, ask you to create a free trial account, which will be there for 30 days. After that, click change it to pay as you go. Okay. That now I don't want you to do right now. That account and all will create when we start Azure Data Factory. That will be after 10 days. That will be after 10 days or 15 days. That account creation you can do. Right now, don't create any account. I'm telling you again, don't create account in Azure one because the trial will be there for 30 days. After that, you go to pay as you go. Pay as you go means based upon usage, you have to pay. Okay, that also I will tell you. It will not be costing you much. Maybe if you're practicing for 1 month, 100 rupees, 200 rupees, like that it will come. That you have to bear it. Okay, but if you misuse, you may have to pay the 10,000, 20,000 also. Okay, misuse means what? You will just create and you will not use it. Then it will be what? More you have to pay. Like that all I will tell you, don't worry. This is the place we'll be writing the code. Okay. If I want to write a SQL code, I can do here. I can go on to change. Okay. Here. Yeah. SQL. Then that means a SQL code. It will change here. Okay. If I want to write a Python code, okay, here I can go and keep as a Python. Are you getting it? Okay. Python means Pyspark, Python, both you can do. Scala or Markdown, this now I'm not covering. Python and SQL. These two will be using to write a Pyspark and to write what code? SQL. You can write whatever code you want, you can write. Arjun, how will you write a SQL code? Database should be created. Yes, that now I'm going to tell you. That now I'm going to tell you. This is the one which you have to create account. Everyone create account today in a Databricks community edition. Listen carefully again. Community is a free edition. See, there is another one is there. Azure, okay. Azure Databricks or whatever it is, login, something if you say, right? Okay. If you see Azure one, it will give you account.azure, okay, or account.azure. If you just go ahead and say, okay, Azure login. Okay. If you say login portal, it will come. Okay. This is the one. Microsoft account. If you go and say, right, pay as you go. Free account, pay as you go. This I will tell you later point of time. Right now, don't create. I created my account. I will show you some things. Okay. But right now, don't create. Okay. The free account will be 30 days. My plan is to, in the 30 days only, Azure Data Factory plus little bit of Azure Data Bricks also, we have to practice. That's how I'm planning. Still, after that, if you need, you can extend for 1 more month and you do, or once your practice everything is completed, you'll be removing all the resources. Later point, if you want to practice anything, you'll create that resource. Once work is complete, again you'll be deleting. That you'll not get any cost. You'll not get any cost. That all I will tell you later point of time. But today you have to create account in which one? Database Community Edition. Why we need this one? To practice some of the things which is related to which one? Pyspark. Which is related to what? SQL. Which is related to Python. Python also we can cover here only. But Python part I will cover later point of time. Plus something is there which is related to, okay, file related activities. That means what? Creating a directory. Okay, directory we have to create. Okay, file we have to create. We have to read the file. We have to read the file, etc., etc. Those things and all will be covered here. Okay, but initial 10 classes, this and this part will be covered. This part will be covered. I wanted to do Azure Data Factory, Arjun. Then if you want to use Azure Data Factory, Logic Apps, Key Vault, Storage Account, Blob Storage, Azure Databricks, Synapse, this and all we have to create which one? The Microsoft Azure account. Arjun, what is this? What is this? Databricks is one company. Databricks is one company. They provided a software or features where you can create multiple resources. That is called clusters and all. And you can work. Okay, on a cluster, the software will work. Now the cluster creation and all you can do in Azure, and that you want to run some code, that Pyspark code and everything, the Databricks software will be helpful. So this Databricks one, every cloud they integrated. If you go to Azure Databricks, that means what? In Azure Databricks components, we can use it. That all they integrated. If you go to say AWS, if you go to Google, and also will be there, but we'll be covering Azure. We'll be covering what? Azure. Okay, fine. But this is a free edition. This is what? A paid one. Okay, leave it. So if you wanted to practice all these things, then we should be having which one? Azure Cloud account. Azure login account we should have. Once we create Azure login account, then we can perform this one again. Fine. I hope you understood till now. Any doubt anyone is having? Any doubt anyone is having? Okay, fine. So now I'm going to jump to the actual subject. See, now also I covered some of the actual subjects, but it will start, you can say, from there. Okay. See, first thing I just wanted to tell you, what is data? What is data? Data means, it's a student's data, it's a customer data, it's a patient data, it's a order data, it's a sales data, everything, It can be student, customer, orders, sales, okay, patients, okay, n number of things, data. Okay, data. But what is big data? Big data also is same, I can say, consider like that. But data will be huge. Data will be huge. Data will be more. That more can be what? GBs. You can consider, let's say, GBs of data. But here, okay, GBs to terabytes or petabytes or whatever it is. Terabytes, okay, petabytes, data. It can be huge data. That data, where it is generating, that's a different thing. Now we are having IoT things, all those things, okay, Internet of the Things, okay, through satellites, data is generating. Okay, the data will be becoming what? Huge. You can say the big data. Okay. So if data is less means what? What and all you worked. Okay. Like Oracle, SQL Server. If data is having a less data, you can process by using normal database, Oracle, SQL Server, and everything. But if your data is huge, then we have to go to process this data. We have to go to one framework called Hadoop framework. Which framework? Hadoop. Actually, what is this framework? What is the difference between normal thing and this one? Okay, that is nothing but you can consider it as a normal database versus Hadoop. What is the difference? Normal database data will be stored in one mission. Mission means what? One laptop, one server, whatever it is, you can consider. If it is one mission means the mission will have which one? Some capacity. What is the capacity? It is RAM, it is CPU. This is the capacity we call. And to have what? Storage capacity. Hard disk, correct? Hard disk. So the data will be processed by using this one. But what is Hadoop? Hadoop. Data will be stored. You can consider data will be stored in more than one mission. More than one mission. I'm just telling in a layman terminologies. You getting it? Very easy, understandable terminologies. More than one mission. More than one mission we call as a nodes we call. What we call node. Node is nothing but you can consider it as a mission or mission is considered nothing but node. Both are terminal same. It will be node or VM. That all I will come to later point. I will leave it. Okay. Fine. Okay. Here data will be stored in more than one mission. One mission means what? More RAM capacity. Okay. More CPU capacity. Okay. More. Okay. Storage capacity. Storage capacity will be there. Getting it right? So if you wanted to process the big data will be huge. Then we'll be keeping one mission or more than one mission. That's where we'll be going for Hadoop framework, where you can store data in what? More than one mission. More than one mission. That storing data in more than one mission. Okay. Storing data in more than one mission or one node is called distributed storage. Distributed storage. Are getting? What is distributed storage? You are giving me something that you are going to keep it in one place. Then it's a normal place, normal database. But you will be keeping what? More than one place. You'll be distributing. You will not be keeping one place. You'll be distributing. That's called which one? Distributed storage. Distributed storage. Clear? But don't misunderstand the concept of distributed storage. I'm giving a general example. Okay, general example. I'm telling with the money example. Okay, money example. Okay, I am giving 100 rupees to Vamshi, not 100. I will say 90 rupees or 120 rupees I'm giving. Let's say 120 rupees, Vamshi. What do we distributed storage? Don't think this 120 rupees, first I'm telling you, 120 rupees, he will go and keep in, okay, you can consider it as what? Birwa or locker, okay, one locker. Same 120 rupees, he will keep in purse. Same 120 rupees, he will keep, okay, he will give it to, he will keep, okay, he will give it to what? His mom to keep it somewhere. Is it possible? 120 rupees I gave it to him. Listen carefully. 120 rupees I gave it to Vamshi. The 120 rupees, he will go and keep it in one locker. That 120 rupees he will keep in a purse. That 120 rupees he will go and give it to his mom. Is it possible? Everyone?
No.
No. If you do that, it will be 360 rupees. Agree? Agree or not agree?
Yes.
360,
Yes.
not 120.
Yes.
Not 120. Okay. Listen carefully. This I'll come back again. Okay. Fine. This is not possible with the money. I just took a money example. I want to tell you that. What do we distributed storage is nothing but exact distributed storage. I'm just telling you is this one. What I'm giving 120 rupees Vamshi. What he will do is in that 120 rupees, that 120 is like some weight is there. In that 120, 40 rupees you will keep in the locker. 40 rupees he will keep in the purse. 40 rupees he will ask his mother. He will give it to his mother. This is called distributed. It's a one amount only. You are distributing to 3 places. Are you clear?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Okay. Scenario 1. Okay. Scenario 1, I cannot say. What you can say? Assumption. Assumption 1. Okay. Assumption 2. Whatever you can consider. I don't know. I'm just keeping this word as like this. Which one? Which assumption is correct? Okay. Assumption. Okay. 1 or 2. Which is correct? Which is correct? Okay. Which is correct with respect to distributed storage. Which one is correct?
2.
Okay.
I think so.
Assumption 2. It's not assumption. It's this is what will happen. Assumption 2 is correct. Distributed storage. First understanding this one. First understanding this one. Getting? Listen very carefully. Okay. I'm telling again distributed storage only. Okay. Today only issue happened. Today only issue happened. What is the issue? I came to institute. Keys are not there. I'm telling you, listen carefully. Listen carefully. You know, right? Lock every house. I'm giving another example. Every house will have the lock. Correct? Lock. When you're buying a new lock you're buying. Tell me how many keys they will give. How many keys they will give? How many keys they will give? Everyone.
3.
3, 4.
4.
My house, I think they gave 4. Okay. 2, 3. Little, but not 1. Correct? Not 1. Listen carefully. How many keys they will give? 2. Okay. 2 or 3. 2 or 3. Tell me why 2 or 3 is required? Why more than 1 key is required? Tell me why they are giving. Why they are giving more than 1 key?
One is lost, another one is given.
Very good. Don't tell one is for me, one is for my wife, one is for my daughter. That also is there, correct? See, 2 scenarios are there. Scenario 1, why it is required is nothing but again scenario 1. See, I'm just telling SQL also I told many times, everything is connected to our human life. Even big data also, everything is connected to human life. It's about how you take it. If you're reading the concept, that's like a concept, you can read it. If you connect to your real life, it will be easy to understand. Okay? Okay, fine. Scenario 1. What is scenario 1? If 1 key is lost, then I can use another key. Another key, correct? Another key, correct? This is called, what is this one? Backup URL. Backup policy. Backup policy. If something is lost, recovery mechanism. Recovery mechanism. If something is lost, right, then how will you recover? Until you have something else, recovery or backup, you can consider for that purpose. What is scenario 2? Today, institute issue, whatever it happened, okay, we are having actually 2 keys. Why? Okay, if Arjun is coming to institute, Arjun should use the key and he can do his work. If Subhash is coming, Subhash can use and he can use the work. That means what? 1 for me, 1 for Subhash, 1 for Parimla, 1 for like that you can plan it, right? Okay, is required, okay, to give it to different family members. Family members. That means what? If one guy is not there, other guy can serve. If one guy is not there in home, other guy can have the key, then open the door, correct? This I'll not be able to tell exact, but I can correct at the end. Okay, this is what it is, correct? Now listen carefully. Here, in a distributed storage, I'm telling again, above example if you take, listen carefully. Distributed storage, example if you take, we have a one file. That is called, let's say, employee data CSV. Okay. Then there is one concept called Hadoop, right? If I give this file to Hadoop is nothing but what? It's a more than one node, correct? More than one mission. Then what it will do is it will split that employee data CSV file as what? Blocks. Like how Vamshi splitted 40, 40, 40. If it is having, let's say, 126 or 120, yeah, something 126 MB, I think so. Okay. The block size, I will tell you. Okay. Block size also, I'll tell you later point of time. I think it's a 140, 126 MB. Okay. Let's say this is having, okay, 126, 252. Okay. 252, maybe again 126. Around, you can consider, let me do that math. Vamshi is taking the calculator. Okay. I'm doing 126 into 3, 378. Let's say this is 378 MB. I'm telling the exact one. Okay, 378 MB. It will split this file into what? Blocks. That means how many blocks? 3 blocks or 3 parts. It will split parts. This terminal subject will be useful later point. How many parts it will split? 3 parts. Then what it will do is, okay, one part it will give it to, okay, node 1 or one part, I'll say part 1, it will give it to what? Node 1. Okay. Part 2, it will give it to what? Node 2. Part 3, it will give it to what? Node 3. Total I gave what? One file only. But divided into how many files? 3. That's called the block or files. Block or part. And it will give it to which one? Like how Vamshi given to 3 different people. Each of money. Now I gave a file to what? Hadoop. Here Hadoop is Vamshi. That Vamshi is going and giving to what? Splitting into 3 and giving to what? 3 different nodes or 3 different missions. This is called distributed storage. Are you clear, everyone? Are you clear again? Everyone. Okay, fine. Now, Arjun, this I understood. Again, you take the same money example. But what about this one? Why you took this example? Wait. Okay, fine. I gave it to this one. Node 1, node 2, node 3. What is node 1? Node 1 is a mission. Mission is what? It has some hard disk power and everything. Correct? Tell me, this part 1, I gave it to this one, part 2, this one. Later point of time, I'll ask, okay, Vamshi. Hey, Vamshi. Vamshi is nothing but you can say Hadoop. Okay. Hey, Hadoop. Okay. I gave you the file, this one. This one. Can you get me that file now? Now, I will ask Hadoop, give me data of this file. What Hadoop has to do? Hadoop has to go and get the data from how many missions? How many missions or nodes? 3. Getting? That is called distributed processing. Processing is what? Storage means you are keeping 3 places. Processing is what? Reading from these 3 places and giving it to you. Combining and giving it to you is called distributed processing. Is it clear? What do you mean distributed storage? What do you mean distributed processing? Is it clear? I'm just talking about this one. Storage means you've given. Processing is what? Reading from that 3 different places and giving it to you. Okay, are using. Is called distributed processing. Is it clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Getting data from more than one mission and giving to you is called distributed processing, you can consider. Okay, fine. Now, Now, if you want to do this one, data should be there at 3 places, correct? Correct. Now here, what happened is this part to file, whatever you given to node 1. Okay. What happened is this node 1, due to some power issue, due to some hardware issue, whatever it is, this is gone. This machine is not accessible. This machine is not accessible. Okay. So data, I will tell you what you can say, replica or fault tolerance. This terminology will be listening. Fault tolerance. This is a little big data terminology. Okay. What do we replica? What do you fault tolerance? Listen this one. Okay. MP data, CSV data is stored in 3 missions, in 3 nodes. 3 nodes. Because of any issue, some issue occurred, whatever issue, hard disk crashed, whatever it is. Okay. One of the node is not accessible. One of the node is not accessible. Okay. Forget about this one. Okay. Leave it. Accessible. That means it is crashed. Now, if I go and ask, okay, Hadoop to give me EMP data CSV file, will it give? Will it give complete 378 MB data? Or it will give only, okay, only 5112 MB data. See this, I think 126 MB. Okay, fine. Which one it will give? It will give total complete, right? It will give partial data, 512 MB.
Complete
Which
data.
data it will give?
Complete data only it will give.
How it will give complete data? Why I am telling one node is not accessible, right?
No, but in each node it will have full data only.
Sorry, it's my mistake. It's a 126, no, it's a 128. Okay, I'm just changing. Sorry, by mistake I kept 128. 1 second. I'm just changing the terminologies, everything. 128 into 3, 384 MB. Okay, out of 384 MB, okay, it divide to 3. You're going to node 1, node 2, node 3, and this is 384, and 128, 2, 5, sorry, 256. Yeah. So it will give 256 or 384. Which will give?
256.
Everyone is telling, okay, 384. And some are telling 256. If it is giving a 256, let's say, if it is giving 256 MB data, that means, is it correct? Is it correct?
No.
No, it's wrong. No, it's wrong. Okay. It will give always 384 MB data. 384 MB data to give. Actually, how it will give? How it will give? How it will give? Because internally, the same data, it kept in other missions also. That concept is called replica. What is one? Replica. What do we replica? Okay. Actually, what will happen is in the backend, if I'm giving this file, okay, replica, how it will maintain? How it will maintain is nothing but same story. I'm giving one file to what? EMP CSV to this one. Okay. If it is giving to Hadoop, it will split that file into what? Okay. 3 parts. That will be 128, 128. Then what it will do, you know? What it will do, you know? Okay. What will do, you know? Every node will have what? 3 parts. Every node will have 3 parts. But which one? It will be like this, you can answer. Node 1. Listen carefully. Node 1. Okay. Node 1. Part 1 will be there. Okay. Node 2. Part 2 will be there. Node 3. Okay. Part 3 will be there. Let's say. Consider like this. Consider like this. Now what will happen, you know? This is actual copy. You can say, I'm just telling you for your understanding purpose. This is actual copy. Part 1, actual. Part 2, actual. Part 3, actual. Okay, clear? Now what will happen is, this part 1, it will go and give it to node 2 here. Hey, you keep with you. If something happened to me, data will be lost, right? You keep here. This is called replica. Replica will be kept here. Same way, part 2 will say, hey, you keep my replica with you. My replica with you. Same way, part 3 will tell, hey, node 1, please, my data also you keep. If something is lost, is a gone case, right? Something is lost, a gone case. Keep a replica. Are you getting now? So now, this node 1 is not working. When you ask the Hadoop, what Hadoop will do? It will go to node 1, it's not there. Listen very, very carefully. It will go and ask the node 1, part 1, it's not there. It will go to node 2, part 2 is there, part 3 is it to get it. But part 1 I'm not able to get. Then part 1 it's not there here, it's not working, so where it will go? Node 2. It will get this part 1 to give you. But first of all, are you understand the concept of replica? Clear? Everyone?
Sir, replica doesn't have any storage. I mean,
It will be the storage. That's what I'm telling you, Sneha. It will be the storage. It is going to occupy again space.
okay.
Okay. Replica also need a storage. Replica is nothing but it's the same data. It's the same data. But we are keeping as duplicate data. You can consider your term as a duplicate data. It's a duplicated. Why? If one system goes wrong, others should be there. You cannot tell, hey, I gave you, hey, that is not working. No, that's not going to work out. Are you getting? Because data is important, right, Sneha?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. It requires same thing. It requires storage. Replica requires same space. Okay. To store, okay, replica data, we need same storage. Say it's going to occupy. Okay. Replica data also will occupy same, okay, storage, okay, or space like actual copy. That's why in a distributed storage and all, your nodes will be 1 TB, 2 TB and all, 500 GB. You can say that now you can configure. Enough space will be there. Based upon your usage, you will be paying to the cloud. That now I will tell you when I'm telling about the cloud. Are you clear, everyone? Replica?
Yes, sir.
Okay. This is, see, again, I'm telling you, the same replica we followed, even my house also. They gave me 4 keys. 1 key is there with us. 1 key I kept into my friend's house. That also is there. See, listen carefully. Okay. They gave me 4 keys. 1 key we are using. Remaining 3 keys. Tell me, where should I keep? I should keep in my home or different home? This is the people, some people will be doing mistake. So not some, many people. They gave the 4 keys. 1 key you will be using. The remaining 3 keys, where it will be there? In your home, some locker it will be there. Correct? Now you went outside, like me. Mostly I'll be missing the things. I'll be forgetting the things. You lost your key. Your 3 keys are there inside. What are the use? You tell me. No use, right? That is nothing but part 1 is there here. This part 1 replica, again, if it is going to keep the same node, is there any use? Replica should be in another house, another node. Yeah, I lost my key. I'll not worry. I'll go to my friend. Hey, give me the key. Hey, give me the key. I'll open my door. Are you getting what I meant? Are you getting what I meant? Okay, fine. Now, what is fault tolerance? Fault tolerance is nothing but if you give something 100% to give it back to you something. It will not say I miss something. There won't be any fault. Like this is happened something. Because that I will not say hey, I lost the data. No, you don't worry. I am going to give you 100% whatever you gave you. How I will give? Because I am making replicas in the backend. How many replicas? Most of the times, companies in the projects in real time, replica will be 3. Not 2 also, it's a 3. It's a 3. 3 replicas will be there. That means what? I'll tell you again. I'm just telling you. Replicas will be 3. That means every place, everything will be there. If it is a 3 nodes. But in a real time, okay, or I will tell you, okay, whatever I worked in my real time till now, 5 nodes cluster to 150 node cluster we worked. It is there. 150 node cluster. That means what? 150 missions it will be there. My Hadoop framework is going to read data from how many missions? 150. Data is huge there. The jobs itself will run like anything. But I have some other projects also, customer, where I have 5 node cluster. What do we cluster? Okay, first of all, are you clear till now about the fault tolerance and everything? Fault tolerance means it will make sure data will not be lost. Okay. How it will maintain? It will do with the help of which one? Replica. Is it clear? Everyone? Fine. Now I am telling you what is cluster. Cluster is nothing but okay, group of resource or nodes. We call it as a cluster. We call it as what? Cluster. That's all. Okay. So they'll be asking this interview question. This interview question. I'll be telling like this, maybe interview. Like that I will add from now onwards. Let's see. Okay. If you work in a company, they'll ask you, hey, how many node cluster you are having? But this question is related to Databricks. Now I'll show you. There we create a cluster and everything. You can see. My cluster is what? 5 node cluster or 8 node cluster. It's up to you. Whatever you'll be telling, you should just stick to that one. But what do we cluster is not one mission, more than one mission. Is the clearer one? Okay. I'll just show you. Okay. Cluster. Okay. Hadoop cluster image. I'm just asking. Can you see here? Okay. Can you see here? What is one? Here it will be there. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are called different missions. This will be there. Okay. Or you can consider this one. Anything. Cluster is nothing but what? More than one missions will be there. More than one. Or this example. You see here? Yeah. This is a perfect one. Storage will be there. Storage. This considers slave nodes. Master node, slave node, worker node, okay, driver node. That all I'm going to tell you. Don't worry. Master node, worker nodes, node. But you can consider the missions will be there. That 3 will be connected with what? Another one. Okay. See, to maintain. Okay, let me tell you. Here I said what? Node 1, node 2, node 3. This will have this data, right? To maintain these 3 nodes, when I'm asking, okay, hey Vamshi, I'm giving it to you. Fine. Vamshi also is another node. That we call it as a master node. Which node? Master node. Okay. Vamshi here. Okay. I given file to, or let me write downside. So that will be very clear. Okay. I given EMP, I have given EMP data CSV file to Hadoop. Correct? That means, okay, it is another node. It will have one node to speak or one node, okay, to collect or communicate or speak or whatever it is. Data what you are giving or data what you are asking. To process that point, it should have one node, right? That we consider as a master node. Master node. Are you getting? That master node also is again one mission. It's a one mission. Or one node. One node. Are you clear? Everyone? This mission node or master node, or you can see what are terminologies we are having. Okay. Here, if you go and see, okay. Okay, slave node, okay, whatever you are having here. Okay, worker node, slave node, whatever it is you are having here. Okay, name node. Okay, you can consider different terminology there, leave it. Replication, you understand here? Replication, data nodes, blocks, it will be stored like this and all. Okay, so name node, master node, whatever you can call. Okay, it will be there. It will be there. This name node is the main guy. Is the main guy. You'll be giving it to this guy. This guy will split that file and will give it to what? 3 different people. That's all? No. He will be maintaining in the master node. He will be maintaining. What will be maintaining? Okay. In the master node, he will be maintaining EMP data CSV part 1. Part 1. I given to node 1. I given to node 2 also. Okay. Or it will maintain only node 1. Let's say, for example, node 2. It will maintain like this. I'm just telling like a high level. It will maintain, EMP data CSV part 2 I given, part 2 I given to node 2 and node 3. Are you getting? EMP data CSV I given to part 3 and part 1, sorry, to node 3 and node 1. Like that it will maintain. Who will maintain? Master. Now I will ask you, hey master, can you give me, okay, EMP data file. EMP data file. Then what, as a master or name node, whatever it is, okay, what he has to do, this master node, it has to go and get data from how many blocks it has to get? 3 blocks, correct? 3 parts. Then the 3 parts, it will go and ask which nodes. Each node. It will ask which one. Part 1, it will go and ask what? Node 1 or node 2. It can ask what? Both. Correct? Part 2, it can go and ask which one? Node 2, node 3, both. Part 3, it can go and ask which one? Node 3, node 1, both it can ask. Correct? Sorry? Here only we can do. No need to go to part 3. Correct? Very good. What Vamshi is telling is, listen carefully. Listen carefully. Okay, first you tell me everyone what it will do. It will go and read data from all 3 nodes or it will give from any specific nodes. If I ask this one, you see this one, correct? This is how it will maintain master node. Now what master node it will do? Tell me what master node will do in the backend, or how it will get data from, okay, 3 nodes. How it will get data? Tell me. I want to tell one thing here. That's important one. First of all, how name node, master node will store? Is it clear? Everyone?
Yes.
Now I am telling, tell me, I'm asking the master node. Master node knows which data, this file, is split into 3 parts. Which part, where it is there, replica, everything it knows. Now if I ask what it will do, what Vamshi is telling is, okay, it will go to node 1, part 1, part 3 data it will read. Are you getting? It will go to part 2. It will go to node 2, part 3 data it will read. Okay. Or it will read, no, it will ask, I can say. It will ask actually. It will ask node 1, hey, node 1, give me this data. It will ask node 2, give me this data. Getting? Part 3 data you give me, like the class. That means what? That means what? Node 3, what is the use? When it will be used? If node 1, node 2 goes down, then it will go to what? Node 3. That's what I'm thinking. Correct? That is nothing but Vamshi is my manager. Vamshi, not Vamshi. Or Vamshi is the manager. Okay? You can consider now same thing. He is having 3 reporting person under him. 3 reporting persons under him. Okay? 1, Rachin. He knows SQL. Okay? He knows Python. 1, Shiva. He knows SQL. He knows Python. Okay? 1, Bhaskar. Okay? He knows SQL. He knows Python. Now, Vamshi got some SQL work. Whom we can give? Rachin. Vamshi got Python work. Whom we can ask? Rachin. Vamshi got SQL work. Whom will give? Rachin. Then why these 2 people are there? Huh? Backup, you will give like that salary to any employees in the company like that? Are they giving salaries like this? Okay. Just we have a backup. Okay. If Rachin goes, he resigned, he went to sick leave. Okay. Today he went sick leave. Then we will go and ask Shiva will give SQL work. No, right? What will you do as a manager? As a good manager, you need to manage the resource properly. If you do give everything to Rachin, this is called you are giving burden to Rachin. That is what is skewing we call sometimes. Skewing means putting more pressure. As a good manager, today I gave one, you got on SQL work, you'll give to Rachin. He is doing it, or he already completed. You got another SQL work. Hey, Rachin already spent some time. Let him spend his personal time, even though he's there. Give it to Shiva. Shiva is not doing anything last 5 days. No work. Like that you will do, right? It's the same thing. If you are reading, if you are giving this one to this one, even though it is there in 3 places, it will go and ask node 1, give me part 1. Node 2, give me part 2. Node 3, give me part 3. You have everyone, you have your own RAM capacity, CPU capacity. If I'm asking node 1 only to read this 3 data, okay? If I ask node 1, node 1, part 1, part 3 data, it will give you. But to read the 2 parts data, it takes some time. Agree? It takes some time. Why? Because 126 MB, 126 MB, 128, 120 has to read. Okay? But reading 128 MB, reading your 512, 526 MB, which one is faster? So I will give it to separate. Are getting it? That's what it will take care of. Who will take care? That name node, master node will take care of that activities. You don't need to worry. You don't need to tell this internet to take care of everything as a good manager. Hadoop is a good manager. That name node is a good manager. It take care. He's not a bad manager. Are you clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
I hope you understood when it will be used, how it will do. Okay, it will use that one another. Okay, fine. See, Hadoop framework is nothing but it's a framework is nothing but when you are giving it to 3 different people, you should know how to collect also, right? That framework is written in Hadoop. That's one separate technology. That is written by some Yahoo guys. That names and all is there. I'm not going to that list. If you want to know that history and all, you can read it. How Hadoop is invented. Frankly telling, this Hadoop word I heard. Okay, Bhaskar also is here, my friend. Okay, I heard in 2011 or 12. I heard that's the first time. Already I was working that time. Okay, SQL, PL SQL. One guy came to my room. He said, "Hey, on Hadoop, there are some job opportunities are there. Okay, if anyone does, I will teach you." Even I think Madan, one more guy is there. Okay, hey, you learn. but he just started for some days and it not went well. But that time Hadoop is different, now is different. That framework now, okay, this framework, as I said, now I'll go to starting. Okay, I told, right, this one. I have 3 different projects, right? Yeah, this one, Hadoop and Airflow. I have such projects now also I'm working now. Okay, that this is called, we can consider as a cloud era, art and holes one that provides the Hadoop framework. But this cloud people, what they did is they have taken this framework kind of thing, technology. They built their own thing in the backend, ADLS, S3. For us, it will be like a one storage, it will be maintaining. Okay, that's how, but framework is internally what Hadoop framework when it is used. It's an open source framework. Now cloud era and all bought it, that all is different story, leave it. I hope, is it clear everyone now?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Please go ahead and clear database community edition. Before going, I'll just give one layman example. Then I will stop it for today. 1 second. This example I have to put. Okay. It's running in my mind. Okay. Just to tell you, you have to take it very easy. That's how I want to tell you. Okay. See, listen carefully. I have 1 acre of farming, 1 acre land, farming land I am having. Okay. Farming land I am having. Correct. See, if I have 1 acre of farming land, then to do that one, I need to get some workers and all, right? Maybe I need to get 2 or 3 workers. To get the 2 to 3 workers and all, what I have to do? If I'm in a village, I will go, Yallamma come, Subbamma come, Lachmakka come, Anna Subbadanna come, something like that will call, correct? Then I will take care. I will take care. But if I have 50 acres of land. Let's say I don't have, I'm just telling 50 acres of land. 50 acres of land means I will be needing a less workers or more workers. More workers. Okay. I'll be doing the groundnut cultivation, musambi cultivation, whatever it is. A number of things. Paddy, I'm doing it and everything. If I need more workers, then what I have to do? Daily, I'll go to each and every home. Yallamma, Subbamma, Rangamma, Sellana, come. Daily I may need 20, 30, 40 people. Minimum 10, maximum for 50 people I may need it. Minimum 10. Minimum 5. Max 50 workers I need. Correct? Then what I will do? If you are in my situation, what you will do? In a village, what is happening? Tell me. That is where now in a village, it's there long time. When I used to do work also, even I used to go that work when I was studying till 10th standard, all those things. Okay. There will be one person called what? Mestri person. That person I just call, hey Mestri, I need what? 10 people tomorrow. That Mestri will call. Correct? The Mestri will call, arrange 10 persons for me. Tomorrow I'll say 20, they will arrange. 30, they will arrange. 50. Minimum 5, maximum 50. That agreement I have with the Mestri. That is called cluster. This cluster I will set it up with the 5 to 50 nodes. Based upon my work, if I give, let's say, tomorrow I just need to pluck mangoes from 2 acres. In 2 acres one, I need to pluck mangoes. How many workers I need? 3 or 4. I'll just tell, hey, Mestri, I need to pluck mangoes in 2 acres. Mestri knows, for this how many workers you need? 3 workers. She will arrange. Okay. Here, Mestri is call it as a master node. Name node. You can consider. Under Mestri, there will be some workers, right? Worker 1, worker 2, Okay, worker 3, up to whatever, 50 people. I don't know how many, they will maintain it. Okay, this is called actually, okay, data nodes or slave nodes. You can consider whatever you can consider. Slave nodes, master data nodes, okay, data nodes, slave node, okay, executor node, okay, like that we can consider. Clear? Fine. Now, I'll go and tell, listen very carefully. I'll go and tell Mestri, hey, I need 25 people. She'll call one by one, one by one. But in between, one person got sick. Do I need to worry? She will arrange. If I say, no, I need 50 people, let's say. In the 50 people she is having, one person is having some marriage. The person will not come. Then how many people she can send? Mestri. 49 only. But Mestri will not do that one. I had agreement. You have to give me 50 at any cost. If one person is not arranging, another person is your responsibility, not my responsibility. That and all will take care by the cloud. Whoever will be providing that one, they will take care. At the end, they have to provide enough resources. If they are not providing, we'll be raising tickets. With the Microsoft daily, some of the other issue, we are raising a ticket, which is having 150 node clusters. For 3-5 nodes, we are not raising that many issues. But for 150 node cluster, we will be raising many tickets. Saying that what? This node went down. It's showing now 149 nodes only. If 149 nodes, then my work will not complete faster. Then they will say this node went down because this CrowdStrike issue, because this space issue, because this shit, whatever it is. Then they'll bring that node again. We'll be raising a ticket. Bringing that node up is Microsoft, and they will take care. Is that clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
That's all. See you again tomorrow.